Good afternoon. My hair is crazy. What's going on here? I had to put it up because, as you know, it's hot. Hot outside. It's summer. It's summer. Look at my hair. It kind of went nuts. Let me see here. So, hello. It's Saturday afternoon. How are you? I needed this. I just needed it, right? Just kidding. It's a cold brew coffee boba. Now, I've had boba tea, boba slushies, boba with fruit juices. I've had boba like that. But I've never had boba in ice cream, and I know it existed. I saw it when I was at the grocery stores in the Asian markets, like they sell popsicles. But because it's questionable ingredients, I never bought those popsicles. My shirt. There we go. It's hot. I have like the fan on. The fan is blowing hard, and I'm still hot. I don't know why. Ramsey, how are you doing? Welcome, my moderator. I would put honey pots in there, but nobody else is here. There's somebody else here, but I don't know who you are. You didn't make yourself known. Don't be shy. Join. So what boba is, it's tapioca pearls. And they have all kinds. There's some called popping boba, where they inject like syrup. This may not be a good thing for me waving this around. Where they inject syrup. Maybe I should do that. In the middle of the boba pearls. And we all know tapioca pudding. We all are familiar with tapioca pudding. And this was developed in Taiwan, this boba. It's a hot craze. And I think it happened, we're talking maybe 6 years ago, and then it just has snowballed. Here we go again. It's snowballed. Maybe this is better. It's snowballed because I'm Linda B everywhere. But anyway. And now you see boba popping up everywhere. There's even a boba shortage in the USA, believe it or not. Did you know that? You can make your own boba, so I guess the suppliers just didn't have the boba to set. You know? I've had coffee ice cream. I've had mocha ice creams. But you know what? I've never had a cold brew ice cream, which makes sense. Because I think that would make the flavor a little more enhanced, wouldn't it? If it was cold brew. I don't know. Have you ever had yourself boba ice cream? Whether it's the popsicle form in a pint, in a gallon, at a treat place, like a specialty shop or grocery store. Have you had it yourself? I don't know. Anything that is cold works, so snowballs is fine. Speaking from the ice sculpturer, you do ice sculpturing. Ramsey's here. So in the back here, I'll read what it says. It's kind of icing up. Had to thaw it out with my finger. It says, cold brew coffee and boba, coconut, non-dairy frozen dessert. See, that's really up my alley. He's never seen anything like it. I am like really intrigued by this. I can't wait to try it. I think I saw it in Trader Joe's earlier, but I didn't buy it because I saw the ube and I thought I shouldn't be buying ube and this. That's overkill. But you know what? I wanted to make less trips, so that's what happened. I bought it. It says boba, commonly found in Taiwanese bubble tea. Yeah, it's all they have different names: boba tea, bubble tea. Are the chewy tapioca pearls that rest at the bottom of until sipped through a straw. Here's the twist: we replace tea with cold brew coffee, bringing you this coconut non-dairy frozen dessert with tapioca pearls mixed throughout. So smooth, so cool, so refreshing. That's what it says, guys. Right there. And it has like coffee beans and pearls. So I don't know. Some people I know have never even had boba. They don't even know what I'm talking about. Let me just Google a boba tea drink for you. So you know, you could see that I had them in my videos too. But what is load? Here we go. So here's a fancy like shake type of boba. But normally it would be like a slushy coffee and these. Now they have golden pearls instead of those black ones. They have matcha one. I've seen it made out of all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to open this up here. He knows. Yeah, I know you know because you're a smart dude. But some people, they just don't know. Like I have friends, whatever I introduce to them, they've really never even heard of it. They never seen it in their life or even tried it. And then let's see what okay. It smells like coffee. Smells like coffee, and it looks like there's a boba up there already floating around. So I didn't know if I should use a spoon or a spork. So I brought a spork. This was from my travels on the Hello Kitty jet. I saved my souvenir. And I think I'm going to let it melt just a little bit more before I try it so that it's nice and that texture that I like of ice cream. You know, I'm a texture person. I don't like having to like break apart ice cream like a block. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? Like a chipping it away. I want it kind of melted. It looks good. You might have to go to the top from, wait. I like, I'm in my contacts. Okay, let me see. Looks good. You might have to go to Dairy Queen at the top of the hill from my house after this. Oh, you're going to have to go to Dairy Queen. Just do Uber Eats. You won't have to go. But they do charge you an arm and a leg in fees. So I'm going to let it melt a little bit. Just give it a little bit of time. It's funny, my nails kind of match it, right? That's kind of funny. So it is like Saturday. It's like freaking hot. Yeah, it's too frozen. I want it to melt a little more. Even it's hot in this house. It's like 80. 80 is hot for me. I like it at 77 or, 78. But it's about 80 in the house right now. I have to check something really quick while it's melting. Okay. I don't know, everybody who's watching these playbacks, it'll be easier for me if, you know, if you can hit the bell, the notification bell, because I don't think people are getting notified, really. Because I used to have at least 6 people at a time. And I, at least 6 people watching. But now there's might be 2 or 3. So I'm thinking that these notifications can't be dependable. I can't figure out another way to notify anybody. But if you're watching the replay, just make sure my eyes are like puffy. Just make sure your notification bell is on and you select all. That's how you get the notifications. Let me see how this is doing. Oh yeah, it's kind of melted now. There we go. I'm ready to try this. I'm going to try the ice cream and then I'll try one with the boba. Oh wait, the boba attached itself. Okay, just the ice cream. Oh, there's a boba in there. Ice cream is good. See the boba? The ice cream is good. What I found, see, and then the boba is just a special little texture. I like it. It's because what I like about it is you got that coffee taste and it's creamy. And it does taste like the opposite of what you would be drinking boba coffee, with milk. Or, yeah. You can't really taste the coconut. You can't. The coconut makes it creamy. You know what I mean? Like sometimes when you have a coconut ice cream, you can really taste the coconut. No, this is good. And you do have to chew. You don't want to swallow those whole. Yeah, this is good. This is really good. So if you've never had boba, people, boba isn't really sweet. It doesn't really have, it kind of has a slight sweetness to it. It's not pure sugar. It's like when you had pudding, tapioca pudding, and it has that texture, but these are larger pearls than tapioca pearl. Tapioca pearl. It's good. I would get this again. Yeah, this is really good. I like it. And it's not too freaking sweet. I hate when coffee, even when I make my own coffee at home or when I'm out and about, if I buy coffee, if I'm out and about, I don't like coffee too sweet because it masks the taste. I like to taste the coffee. Like taste the rainbow, but taste the coffee. Yeah. Good. I would recommend this. I think the bonus part is that it's dairy free for people trying, like me, I'm lactose intolerant. This is good, and the more it melts, the chewier the pearls become. So it's a fun play with your palate. It's got that texture, that bouncy, chewing, fun, gives you something to do. like an activity to chew it. And you don't need a spork. You can just use a spoon. Yeah, this is good. You can taste that coffee. I think the cold brew made a difference. Have you ever had cold brew before? It's not like a concentrated coffee. What it did is the cold brew sat for maybe a day or so or more and brewed, slowly infusing your water with coffee and more flavor. The flavor for the flavor. Yeah, this is very coffee, not a bitter coffee taste, like not a let me see, it's kind of smoky. Little bit of smoky because of the cold brew. I wonder what kind of coffee they used. Was it Colombian? Because, I mean, I wonder. It doesn't say. Just says cold brew. I like this, these boba pearls. I do. There's a lot right here. Look, there's 1, 2, 3. So it's just scattered around. You know, it's scattered around too. Man, that's good. I like it. Wow. If you are into boba, you would like this. You would. So you have to chew it. Have to chew the Christian Hansen. I like a coffee, miss. I'm trying to keep it off the laptop. It's backwards. Is it backwards to you guys? I'm going to look in the chat. It's easier for me to look this way than up there. It was Japanese more. Wait. Christian, hello, Queen Bee. Yo, Rams, how you doing? Coffee, ice cream is nice. It was a Japanese, more like Jamaican mountain coffee. What? This because of the taste? Yeah, maybe. It's very unique. But Ramsey said it's not backwards, like I think. I'm trying not to let it drip on their laptop. Oh, you guys, I can't wait till I someday get 1,000 subscribers and I don't have to deal with carding a laptop to live stream. Life's hard for me. Just kidding. This is good. You know, it'd be cool if they had a tea. I know this is kind of wacky. A spin-off of a tea version of ice cream with boba. Maybe they could have a whole new line of flavors. The flavor for the flavor. It's good. I can't really stop eating it because the boba pearls give you something to do besides letting the ice cream just melt. You know what I mean? Like you have more action. I don't know. More texture is what I'm saying, maybe. Yeah. I wonder if the pearls are flavored. I don't know. Looky loose on lunch. Hi. Hoping you're having a good day. I'm glad you can stop by on your lunch break. Look at this stuff. It's got boba pearls in it. See it? From Trader Joe's. So where you work, Looky Lou, do they sell boba in your grocery store with ice cream? Because sometimes you'll see it as a popsicle form. You know, sometimes you'll see it in a specialty area of the store, a regular grocery store that's not like Trader Joe's. Sometimes, but I never did. Well, I did. Actually, I did. It was the popsicle form. It was in Albertsons in their specialty ice cream, like a novelty. You have that there, Looky Lou, in your store? She works at a grocery store, people. Not during the pandemic. Oh, yeah. As it melts, it kind of tastes way better than when it started. You kind of need to let it go to this texture where it's more melting around the sides. Yeah, the taste is more pronounced now. There's more taste in the coffee. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. At her last store, but not the one now. Yeah, normally I'd see it in the specialty Asian markets. It could be Korean market, Chinese market, Japanese market, any kind of Asian, mostly. Oh, Ramsey needs some coffee. And Christian hasn't had any either. I haven't had my coffee today either. I normally have 2 cups. It started with 1 cup, now it's 2. Maybe when I'm in my 50s, it'll be 3 cups necessary to wake up. Right? I want to get a drink of water. Cheers. She's having a matcha protein drink and some tonkatsu with rice from Nijia. I haven't had tonkatsu for a long time. Look at my shirt. It's a Hello Kitty, Sanrio Dim Mac collaboration. They all look like they're, I don't know. I don't know. Caribbean coffee has good flavor, usually stronger. Oh, wait, Colombian. Yeah, because Colombian coffee, I think that was, I don't know. I'm going to have to look at the history, but I think that's the origin of coffee. What do you guys think? Where was it originated? See, now I think I'm just digging for the tapioca so I could chew it. And it's not gummy. It's like a texture of a gummy bear, but a little more bounce. Just a little more bounce than a gummy bear. And it's not like a candy. It's a little more dense than a gummy bear. Have you had Trader Joe's gummy bear ice cream? I did. I have a review. It was good. It was some ice cream where it said a pool party and it said gummy bear, a pool party or something. It was good ice cream. I've never seen it again, ever. You know, like if it like melts entirely, you could probably make this into a shake and put one of those boba straws in here. But I think I would rather keep it as ice cream instead of doing that. But what makes the magic happen is that cold brew. The cold brew is what's making the flavor more enhanced. And I don't know if you've ever tried cold brew coffee. You can taste the difference. It has more coffee flavor. It's not bitter. It's smooth. Smooth. Very smooth. Like, you ever notice sometimes you'll have coffee and it has a bite? Not like a matcha green tea bite, not that bitter bite. But yeah. I think like I would definitely, like I said, have this again. I would. Especially that it's dairy free. Because I have to go to Costco and buy their lactate brand pills. Ramsey's saying just throw it in a blender, but then you would blend the pearls, and that defeats the whole purpose of your boba. See, here's a pearl. If you like this sort of thing, please hit the like button. This channel doesn't focus on anything in specific. That's why it's hard for people to understand what this channel, Linda Be Everywhere, is about. I am a variety type of person. I don't like doing one specific thing. It gets boring to me. I have to do travel, tips, DIY, reviews, news, like I call it buzz, and be aware. That was during the pandemic when I was giving people updates of Las Vegas. And I haven't done another Be Aware, but I probably will be doing one soon. But yeah, I've tried. If you look at the past videos in the Trader Joe's playlist, ube ice cream is number one. And this, I think I tried matcha live, but it wasn't a review. It's just I had it before. Their matcha ice cream is good at Trader Joe's too. I wonder if this will be seasonable. Because at first the ube ice cream was just in season and off season. But now I'm seeing it almost like they're carrying it all the time. I don't know if that's going to change. There's a lot of boba in here. I like that. I like that. It just wasn't all like in the middle. It was mixed in. You wish you had some here. Notice I stop and chew. There's a lot of chewing, less talk. Yep. And chomping. Smacking. So it's Saturday. We're still at the end of a heat advisory. We had a little bit of like a weird wildfire thing happening. I'm trying to avoid not going outside. It said unhealthy air quality, and I'm one of those sensitive people. Unhealthy air quality is not good for me. Here's a good bite for Ramsey. It's got boba and everything. Who else wants a bite? Christian and Looky Lou? 2.5 hours away, Ramsey. I was moaning and griping when the first Trader Joe's, and I lived in the southwest part of town of Las Vegas, just off of Desert Inn. So here's the Strip, here's Desert Inn, and if you kept going west, it was like 8 miles, 10, well, maybe 12 miles from the Strip. The closest Trader Joe's to me was probably 7 miles, and we were griping and moaning about it. And then they started opening more locations. And I can't remember the second location. I think it was Sunset near the airport, because they needed one in Henderson. That was the first one in Henderson. And then they started opening. Now, I didn't even know there's one up in Centennial Hills now. And I thought, see, there's one in Summerlin. And then there's another one near Summerlin. And then there's another one near Summerlin. So Summerlin is west of the Strip. Totally west of the Strip. And they got their... And then over here in Henderson, we got one on Sunset, one on Eastern. That's it. And they shut the first one down because it was a very weird location. It was just too many problems in that location. Oh yeah, and you know what happened to me? The parking lot is like on a hill like this, and then here's Trader Joe's. It's straight, and the parking lot goes like that. My freaking basket rolled and hit the guy as he's sitting in his car drinking some iced tea in a bottle. Boom! The freaking basket hit his side of his SUV. Now, we're talking an upscale SUV. Not an Escalade, SUV. He was really mad. And he was going, squeaky, squeaky, squeaky. And I was like, dude, I didn't say dude, but it was in that tone. I was like, I'm really sorry. I didn't know that was going to happen. And I had my foot on it. And before I knew it, the wind picked it up and hit your car. He goes, well, you need to be careful. And he told me off. I said, sorry. I'm sorry. I am. And I was. I'm not being a smart aleck. And it happened right after the person who helped me put stuff in my car walked away too. Because now it was up to me to watch the cart. And I didn't do it right. I didn't do it. I felt bad. And you know what else? I told him, this is what I told him, because I noticed he was parked in the handicap spot when he wasn't supposed to. So I didn't fight. I just said, well, I was looking for a handicap spot because there's more space for me to navigate the basket and put stuff in my car. But there wasn't any handicap spots. And then he was like, he goes, well, handicap spot or not, you have to watch your basket. Watch what you're doing. I was like, all right. But I'm not going to say, what are you doing in the handicap spot? When you're not you don't have a placard or a license plate showing that you're handicapped. You're just hanging out, drinking your tea, waiting for somebody. This isn't a waiting. I could have went there, but you know what? It was hot and I wanted to go. Have you guys ever done that before? Your basket hit somebody's car? That was my first time. First time that ever happened. Ever. Let me see. Christian's saying that the Trader Joe's is way on the other side of the city. He's only got them in Madison and Milwaukee, Ramsey's saying. Yeah, I can't even finish this. This is all I can do. Not that it's too rich or whatever. It's just I'll have one more bite. It's just that's all that I can have. Looky Lou said other people did it to you. But they didn't do it while you were sitting in your car. No, I'm serious. If I had dented his car and he wasn't there, I would have left a note. I would have said, I'm really sorry. This stupid basket hit your car and it dented your car. Call me. I don't want, you reap what you sow. Now I got like tapioca pearl at the top of my palate. It's still in my mouth. I like that ice cream. If I wouldn't change a thing about it at all if I had to, and I wouldn't add anything to it to make it better. It would be good. It would be fun in an ice cream cone. And it's perfect. This is a good blend. I really like that cold brew. I've made cold brew myself, and it is a way different than brewing coffee or even any other way coffee is prepared. I would give this 2 thumbs up. You know me, I'm either a half a thumb, a whole thumb, a thumb and a half, or 2 thumbs. That's my rating system. 2 thumbs up. Christian is saying coffee ice cream in the square tub, only $2 at Walmart, can turn into Rocky Road by adding chocolate chips and mini marshmallow. Oh, Looky Lou said the basket. She said when she was there when the basket hit her car. You won't believe what happened to me talking about these grocery carts. The first week I had my new SUV, I was at Smith's, and they didn't have, you know how normally like a shopping cart will have like a plastic thing like this, a protector that's screwed on the corners, some kind of plastic? No, they had all metal baskets, clunky ones. Freaking hit my freaking side of my driver's side. Second week I had my SUV, brand new. And it was just runaway baskets blowing in the wind. And it hit the freaking side of my driver's side door. So in the other car I used to own, it used to have like this molding on both sides of the car, like this, like here's your car. And then it had molding on both sides that would protect in case something like that happened. But I don't have that on my car. So, and I never fixed it. So it's been dented since 2010. Well, being handicapped, I can't feel sorry for anyone who parks in a spot that is not. Maybe that's why my basket hit him. And it wasn't meant to be, but he was getting, you reap what you sow, like the karma thing. That looks freaky, seeing carts move around in the wind. In my era, they're generally good about returning carts unless they're short staffed. Well, that particular location had one guy who was like hired just to do that. And he was a nice, young, like maybe 20, but you could tell he had like a mental health problem. I don't know the proper terminology. And he was always out there gathering the baskets. You wouldn't see anyone else out there doing it, but he was actually on the other side of the parking lot when it happened, and there was nothing I could do. It wasn't their fault. It wasn't Smith's fault, I guess. But there's an Albertsons that used to be called Lucky, that's on Buffalo and Las Vegas, southwest. Their parking lot's like this, not like Trader Joe's ones like that. This one's like this. So what is that, a 45-degree? Those freaking baskets, they go out on Buffalo. They actually leave the parking lot. So then they started putting that stupid magnet thing, but then you can't move the basket when it's magnetized. You know what I'm talking about? What a mess, these baskets. That's why I'm glad I can use the handicap spots. You don't have to take the basket too far. Well, it was nice hanging out with everybody. I don't want to go over too long. I hope you're having a good weekend. My friend gave this pen to me. It writes really good. I don't know where she got it, but it's so cute. Hope you're having a good weekend. Doesn't smell like anything. I'm gonna smell. So thanks for joining me, you guys. Looky Lou, you have a good rest of your work week. And Christian and Ramsey, thanks for hanging out today. Tomorrow I might do a live stream maybe around this time. Not sure. Make sure your notifications are on. It's a bell, and you click click all. It's unreliable. So if you're a Patreon member, I try to give you the advance notice. And I want to thank my Patreons that have supported me in the past and are continually. I really appreciate anybody from the past and the future and the present. You guys rock. Without you guys, it would be hard for this channel to continue. And you all have a good day. I think I'm saying bye for 2 minutes, but be blessed. Know that you're loved, and God is in control. Even when things are bad and you're having a bad day, God is good, right? Bye. Oh, look, the dog is dreaming. Look. She stopped. She's dreaming of running around. What do you think? What do you think she's dreaming about? I think she's running in a meadow, or where I took her to go hiking and she was running about. She stopped. She's done. Oh, she's doing it again. Looks like she's like walking, right? Sweet dreams. She stopped. No, she started again. No, she stopped. Okay, bye. Shh.